Hey everybody, That Brown Bat back once again for another episode of How Do You Make It? And in this episode of How Do You Make It, we're going to talk about 2D side-scrollers. That's right. If you've seen the last video, we had this big city that was all side-scroll. So let's get this going. We are here with, introduce yourself.
You'll never forget the name Ultron. You have seen my power and can't resist its call.
There. We are here with Ultron. So Ultron, show us, how do you make it? Alright, something like that, and then you do the same thing over here. Fill all that in. Okay. Now, we need to find out how long this is. Not long, wide. Okay. One, two, three. Okay, it's not going to be that. Let's try this. 2.5. See if this goes over. So the end of it, yes. Yes. No. Wait, what? Might be good with this. Where does the end of this go? No, we want it to be there. Bring that down. What? I think I moved it. So it is 3. Okay, so this is 6. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3 is 18. Okay. Now, we want to find the middle of these 3 blocks. Alright, so that would be right here. So now get our path creator. And what it is, let me put it down first and then I'll explain it. The reason I put that in the middle is because we're going to have an equal amount going this way and an equal amount going this way where we can't move anymore because we don't want to go out of bounds. And for some reason, I have a feeling that we're out of bounds. Okay. With this. So what we're going to do is shorten it. We're going to shorten this. Right like that. Okay. So it's not 18 now, so it's 12. Right? 6 is 12. plus 3 is 15. 16, 17. Where's the middle of 17? Well, I think now we have to move it over like that. And now that should be in the middle. We should have an equal amount on each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leave that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Move the path creator over. Now, we said 17, so 17, let's go into properties here. Properties, go to 2D character movement. See where it says force 2D character facing? Turn that off. That means your character can't rotate. Like Mario can't face the screen. Yeah, so turn that off because we're doing 2.5D. Now the width, alright, I said 17. It's 17 on each side of the line. So that means 17 times 2 is going to be 34. Okay. So it's going to go 17 over here, 17 over here. That's your boundary. Now, the length, where you set the length, you can't go out of bounds, or that judges your boundary for the length, shortening or lengthening it. So we're gonna put this over about equal with that, and we should be fine. So when we have everything hooked up, we can't go past this. You do want to leave some space. I will tell you that because, well, because you can glitch this, you can glitch it and go off a corner, and you don't want to do that. And when we get this set up, we'll tweak it. So you're always going to want to tweak it when before you're done. But these are just the basic guidelines. Where's the facade here? I want the facade. I don't know, it just makes it look better. Okay, so this is what I also do. Get yourself a trigger area. And you probably see me do this a lot. This is our entry point. There's another way to do this. This is how I do it. I also want to get a checkpoint. Put that bad boy right there. Go to properties. Hidden, yes. You can also turn this off or to hide it. Bring this out to cover that as well. Okay, new logic connection. I always say exited. You can say entered. Just sometimes I don't think when you have multiple levels hooked together, I don't think the entry works, so I always say exit. player 1. It's going to set the checkpoint for all, in case you're doing multiple players. Also, new logic connection, exited, player 1. Find that path creator. Come on. Now don't say on. Find, activate 2D character movement. And then you're going to want all players. Okay. Then, not only that, let me just show you what that does. See that? Can't go past where that, where we have it set at. Now you can fly up as high as you want with that. And you'll find out where the barrier is. And the barrier happens to be right here, which is where we said we were going to do it. We just didn't put all the rooftops there. Right? Okay. See, it kind of looks funny with your feet sticking off. So this is why I was talking about tweaking it. Go back in there, properties, 2D character movement, turn it to 33. Okay, now looks a little bit better. Okay. What we're also going to do now, because what you don't want it to happen, oops, when you activate your spark mode, it overrides it. There. What you don't want to happen is to be able to turn your camera and break the suspension of this. What do they call it? Suspension of disbelief. Yeah, you don't want to ruin it. So you're going to go find your cameras. Sidestep camera. And you're going to want the camera to be facing what you want to look at. So if you face it this way, you're going to be moving that way, right? You're going to see this. So you want it to face the area. Doesn't matter where you put it. Then go into properties. Player viewpoint, okay? All players. Glow through, you can have it on if you want. I always shut it off. Because we're not in a game where we have to really see it. Okay, use camera position to set zoom distance, turn that off. Zoom distance. Alright, I usually use 12. The higher it is, the further away the camera is going to be, so the smaller you're going to look. Vertical offset, I usually say 2. Horizontal, 1 or 2. That's the amount of space that's going to be in front of you. So let's say 1. Vertical, it's 2. You can monkey with those and adjust them however you see fit. Then go back over to your trigger area, new logic connection, exited, player 1, and activate. Here we go. We are in 2.5D. See, you can go in there. Now, it does limit your flying ability when you use the camera. So I would suggest putting ladders and whatnot, staircases, to be able to get up to where you want to go. Let's get Black Panther in here.
Greetings. There is much I can teach you, and perhaps I will learn from you as well. We return to our journey together so soon.
Wall climbers and high jumpers can change or can break the bounds, so they're not limited. So that's why you got to make sure you have everything filled in if you're going to use like Spider-Man or Black Panther or Ant-Man, right? You got to make sure that you have everything filled in so they don't go over here and you're like, what's going on? See, I didn't fill in back here. Normally I would do that, but just, for time. And it makes everything really, really bigger. It makes it look bigger. It makes it look bigger. I can't say anymore. All right. So anyway, that's how you make it. Unless you're wall crawling and you get stuck, and then that's not how you make it. Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, smash that like button. And guess what? There's even more. Click on any of these boxes to view more awesome stuff. And don't forget to click that big subscribe button so you can be notified of all my upcoming videos. And again, I want to thank you for watching. This has been That Brown Bat signing off. CIAO.